outscored them in the paint. Didn't shoot a free throw till 11-minute mark of the second half. Got outscored 15, 16 points in the foul line with a plan to go inside. I'd say that's always going to be a factor when you're not getting a chance to match that. We made our comeback. You know, obviously, Matthias, we were very concerned. As good as Swanigan is and the rest of them, Matthias, in my opinion, is the key to their team. And we did a great job against him at our place. And then today, that's actually some of the video that we lead off with, and how good he is moving without the ball. And he got hot, and we lost him a couple times, and I think that hurt us. So in answer to your question, the first half he got hot. The points off turnovers was negative for us, and it came back in the second half. But we could never match anywhere close to what was happening at the foul line.
Coach, can you address the foul situation?
No, I can't. Thank you, though. I don't coach the officials. I coach Indiana. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm certainly not going there. Okay. All right. Thank you, though. I don't mean to be rude. I'm really not trying to be. I'm just not going to address the official.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to address it. How much did that hurt you?
Well, I think it's obvious. Yeah, I think it's obvious when you're scoring the points in the paint that we are, and yet 15 points behind in the free throw lines. I mean, it just hurt us. So. I didn't mean to be rude at all. I certainly didn't mean it like that.
Next question, Mike.
Tom, sorry. With some of the turnovers, I guess we talk about this almost every game, but 11 in the first half, you talked about some of the ridiculous turnovers that have kind of killed you guys in recent games.
Well, we made a comeback. We made a comeback, Mike. So, I mean, what's done is done. Yeah, the turnovers, but again, if you check the stats, obviously the first half it hurt us, but what was the score at halftime? 8-point game. So, I mean, it wasn't insurmountable. So.
Tom, what do you like or dislike about your team and the way they're sticking with things?
Oh, I love their fight. Love the resolve. Did I let you finish? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I love their fight. I love their resolve, togetherness. I mean, every day in practice, I mean, you would not be able to tell that we've had so many tough losses, and you wouldn't be able to tell it. I mean, they've got tremendous resiliency, which is going to carry them a long, long way in life if they never lose that. You know, we haven't gotten as many wins out of it from it, you know, with the 13 games that we've had that have been under 3 points with a minute to go, this one not included. But they're working very hard to overcome things. You know, obviously the foul trouble did hurt us, and I'm not saying that we didn't foul. I wasn't saying that we didn't foul, but at points in the paint is I used to think I could understand points in the paint. I have no idea what points in the paint mean anymore because I don't know how it reflects, you know, what you do or don't get at the foul line. But I love the fact that they care. They're working extremely hard. We got some guys that are getting a lot better, and without a doubt, and they want to learn. I mean, so those are all the qualities that you really, really want in somebody, and I wish it really I cannot tell you how bad it hurts as a human being, as a leader of them, for them not to get the results a lot of times for the work that they put in. It hurts everybody, but I mean, it hurts us for the players because they work so very hard. What'd you do? What'd you do? You go off the grid again and get hurt? It's always something with you. Go ahead.
No, just as far as the post defense, when your main two guys get 17 and 9 minutes combined, how big of an impact is that?
Well, I think it's obvious. Yeah, I think it's obvious. I don't think there's any question about that. I mean, we're posting up, right? We're a different team this year than what we were a year ago. We're going to post up. We're going to play in the lane, and as are they. So he's obviously Caleb is hard to guard. We coming down in our digs. I mean, he's very difficult to guard. I mean, it's tough, right? I mean, we don't have. I think Matt actually. I think I saw the quote I may be paraphrasing, but I think he said it when he talked about us not having OG and Colin, that our foul trouble is different than other people's foul trouble. Now, I know I'm paraphrasing that to a degree, but I appreciate that. I appreciate another coach saying something like that. I appreciate some of the things that he said. I'm happy for him winning a championship. I think he's a great coach, and he runs a great program. And but ours is different, right? I mean, it's much different for us now when we have foul trouble.
Tom, can you talk about the contributions you got from Priller tonight?
Sure, Tim Pillar's getting better. I mean, he really is, and he's got a nice touch. He works extremely hard. He puts the same time in that other people do. He doesn't get the same opportunity because they're better, but he works at it, and he was ready when his name was called, and I'm proud of him for that.
Coach, you guys have a young roster. How important are games like this for your young guys from an experience standpoint?
Oh, I don't know. I'm in nowhere. I can't even think about that. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure it's good. I mean, they're getting a lot of experience, but I don't coach for the future, right? I mean, I really don't. I mean, we coach for the present, and you coach then to make sure you're better the next day. So it's very hard for me to think in those terms. I'm sorry.
Anything else?
Thank you.